Hey guys, hey people. As you can tell, I'm excited today because we done updated the curriculum and now we're talking about YouTube on YouTube. And this is for all my people who want to be a YouTuber, right? So today we're going to be going over all the things you're going to want to do prior to you becoming a YouTuber so we can maximize your rate of efficiency when you start this hellish journey. And I think I'm the perfect person to explain this because I'm boasting a solid 98 subscribers, and I don't think there's anybody better than me to teach this. So take seats. There's no more seats though, because everybody wants to be a fucking YouTuber. If there's no more space, stand against the wall and let's get straight into it. Does anybody know how many active YouTube channels there are, right? And now when I say active, I mean have subscribers and they post. Anybody? No? It's okay. I got you guys. That's how much. 17 but freaking million. So now we've kind of realized if you want to be a YouTuber, you're going against, now let's say out of this 17 million, 10 million are serious. You're going against 10 million people, right? So what can we do to make sure out of those 10 million people you're going against, how the fuck you gonna stand out? I got you. You will need to have embedded into your noggin before you decide to become a YouTuber. And if you can really subconsciously ingrain these things I'm going to tell you about, you will for sure make it as a YouTuber. I guarantee it, man. I guarantee it. And if I'm wrong, I don't got shit for you. I'm not going to lie. The first one might be a little controversial for some of you guys, losers. You need to get a life. And you might be thinking, Professor, what does having a life have to do with me wanting to become a YouTuber? Listen, you need to get a life because once you start this journey, that life you have, you're going to lose it, right? Whether your life is on the internet, you only talk to people on Discord and Reddit, or maybe your life is in the real world. I fucking hope so. It's going to be gone as soon as you start this journey. You can't have a life and chase YouTube success. They don't go hand in hand. You're going to have to pick one. And I think we all know which one is worth it. And I'll tell you this, everybody should experience having a fruitful life, whether it's on the internet or in the real world. I want you to experience that before you start the journey of becoming a YouTuber, because this ain't no short journey. It's long, man. It's going to be very long. It's going to be a lot of times your boys are going to tell you, let's go out. I can't. I got to edit. I can't. I got to record, especially if you stream and do YouTube. I can't. Got to stream, then edit. You're going to lose that life. But that's not even the main reason why I need you to get a life. After you become a successful YouTuber, your life is probably going to be exponentially better. Once you become a successful YouTuber and now you are able to get a life again, your life is going to be skewed, okay? A lot of people are going to want to be around you. A lot of people are going to be interested in you. A lot of people might want to be your friend. But where you're going to mess up is your perception of life will be altered because you didn't have a life before. And I'll say this, a lot of people become niche internet celebrities and they walk around with the biggest egos in the real world. We don't want that to become you, okay? At the end of the day, most people really don't give a fuck if you're a YouTuber. Only the people in your community do, and maybe some people on the internet. That cocky shit, you gotta leave that at the door. So you need to get a life. Lose it, and then you'll get it back. And before we get to the next topic, just look at it like this. Think of a celebrity that became too famous when they were a kid. Now they've grown up. Now their perception of life is a lot different compared to the regular person, right? You don't want to be that person that has a very skewed perception of the real world thanks to the success you've garnered. And now you don't see the world for how it really is. You don't want to end up like fucking Hannah Montana. Like I said, make sure you have a life before you become a YouTuber. So after you've made it as a YouTuber, you know what life is regularly like. and you're not a narcissistic asshole because you're a YouTuber. Okay, so for the next one, some people might gasp, some people might awe. They might be like, oh my gosh, why would you say that? But I'm here to tell you the truth. I ain't sugarcoating a thing. The next one, forget everything you know about mental health, because all of that is going to go down the drain once you choose to become a YouTuber, because you only have two options: healthy mental state or become a successful YouTuber. And we all know which one you're going to choose. It's not a hard fucking choice. Like, that's easy as shit. So I made a little graph to help us understand it more. So here we got YouTube journey in correlation to your poor mental state. So with these ticks here, the longer you've been on this journey, the worse your mental state is going to be. So let's say you're new around town, you just started, I'm only 3 days here. Your mental state is not going to be that bad, but it's okay. Things are going to change. Wait, hold on, wait. Because when you've been here for a while, right, it gets worse. So when you've been at this journey for a little minute, that's how bad your mental state is going to be. You get what I'm saying? I hope you're following along. And remember this, it's going to be a lot of nights you're going to go to sleep 3 a.m. just to wake up the next day 8 a.m. It's going to be some days you're going to have to miss that game night. That one night, that one girl you was talking to, she wanted to come over. Can't. You got to edit that video. You can't fall behind track. So it come with the game, and you just got to learn to love it. But I do have some good news. As you get further into your journey and you finally reach, somewhat stable YouTube success, right? Not even like big time, just stable. You feel me? You're making some type of money. Now you can alleviate some of the stress. You can pay people to make your thumbnails. You can pay someone to edit your videos. You can even go pay somebody to think of ideas for you. So you don't even have to worry about thinking of what the hell you're going to make. You're paying somebody to think of ideas for you. So you can regain a healthy mental state. But remember this, if you come up and you one of those YouTubers that's always getting canceled, always in drama, they always just talking about your ass, nah, you ain't getting that mental state back, bro. Like, for example, I think that man, James Charles, might have a horrible mental state because the way he be in the news. So it really depends on the type of YouTuber you become once you make it. But hopefully you play your cards right. And when you do get there, everybody's leaving you alone and you can go back to having a sane mental health. Listen, now I'm really about to cook, okay? This one is for the fellas, and I really need y'all to write down everything I'm saying. Before you become a YouTuber, you need to get woman, okay? Listen, because we know once you become a YouTuber, more than likely, you're going to start to garner attention from women. Why do you think I'm here? You think I like doing this shit? No, this for the bitches, nigga.
This for the bitches, nigga.
Back to the main point. You're going to get attention from women when you reach that YouTube success. So if you did not get women prior to you becoming a YouTuber, the amount of attention you get, you might be flustered with the amount of attention you get. And also remember, the type of content you make will determine the age demographic of the type of woman/girl that's looking at you, okay? Because you can make kid content. Now you got 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds who got a crush on their favorite YouTuber who don't know no better. Or you might make mature content. You got 22, 25, 26-year-olds who got a crush on their favorite YouTuber. That's fair. But so for my fellas who are making, let's say, gaming content, shit little kids can watch, you need to get woman before you become a YouTuber. Because really answer this question for me, right? Answer this question. Any YouTuber that got canceled for being a P word, look at them. You think they was getting women before they became a YouTuber? Probably not. So when they started getting attention from little 13-year-old Susie and 15-year-old Rebecca, they didn't give a fuck. Any attention to them was better than no attention. But have they had just simply gotten women before they became a YouTuber, they would know, why the hell would I entertain a fucking minor that has an internet crush on me? In the ideal world, right? What person would sacrifice something as rare as becoming a successful YouTuber because they couldn't keep their dick in their pants and they decided to text a 15-year-old on Discord, let's link up? Please, for the love of God, before you become a YouTuber, my boys, get women. So then when all those little 15-year-olds say, yeah, that's my favorite YouTuber, I have a crush on him, I love him so much, you know within yourself, I appreciate the support, but it ain't going nothing further past that. I appreciate you for being in the community, but it ain't going no further past that. And I'm not in the business of manipulating little girls who simply just don't know any better, because I get bitches, okay? All right, so for the next one, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory and you really only need half a brain to understand, but you need to go get roasted. Like, you need to find the best person you know that is able to just roast and get them to pack the fuck out of you, right? If you're still in school, you're lucky. Go to that one lunch table that is just known for having roast sessions and go sit there and see how much you can take. Because when you get to that point, when it's random people commenting on your videos, random shit that they just don't like about you, that probably has nothing to do with the video, it may fuck your head up, okay? It might fuck your head up. You might make a video about how much you like dogs, and there's somebody in the comments talking just about how fucking ugly you are and how ugly your mother might be because of how ugly you are. That just come with the game, right? That just come with the game. So you need to go find the person you know who is able to just relentlessly throw the most foul insults at you and learn how to stomach it. It's like a muscle. You got to break it down before it gets stronger, because God forbid one of you guys start this YouTube journey and then you get to that point where now it's just random people hating on you and you can't take the heat. That's what we don't want to happen, right? But also just remember this, right? Never take it personal. Like, please, for the love of dear God, never take it personal, because 9 times out of 10, that person talking shit about you, acting as if they know you when they've never met you a day in their life, they're most likely just miserable and they need somebody else to make miserable. Like, they're just miserable people, and misery loves company. So just learn that, hey, you only talking shit because you hate your life and now you want me to dislike my life, but I'm not you, buddy. So it's a win-win, because once random people start talking shit about you, that's when you've reached one major checkpoint in your YouTube journey. When you get random haters, you know you're a lot closer to YouTube success than you think, and they're helping you build up that muscle. And you got to get broken down before you can get stronger. For the last one, right? You got to eat, breathe, and shit YouTube, right? YouTube is going to become your partner. This shit get deep and it get real treacherous, okay? When I say throughout the day, you need to be like obsessed with YouTube. You need to treat YouTube as if she was your first bad bitch. You lost her to a short Hispanic with a Edgar cut. That's how obsessed you need to be. From the second you wake up to the first and last meal you eat, to the first and last shit you shit, you need to be thinking about YouTube. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. Before we end off, I'm going to leave you with one thing. You're not going to make it if you are not obsessed. Tell me I'm wrong. You're fucking lying. It will really get to a point where throughout the whole entire day, majority of the entire day, you're just going to be thinking of video ideas, right? If you're not recording a video, you're probably researching for a video. If you're not researching, you probably writing a script. If you're not writing the script, you probably already edited a video. but you're always going to be thinking about something you have to do in regards of your next video. And that's just what come with it. But you get to a point, you start to love the process. And when you start to love the process, that's how you know you're really there and you're really close, and you will soon finish your journey of wanting to be a YouTuber. So I really want you guys to learn all of these. Sit, think, ponder on all of them, because they're all just as important, and one is more important than the other. But I might say that one is the most important, because I need to leave them little kids alone. They don't deserve to be going through that. Bye guys, hope you have a good one.